What is up, YouTube? I'm back again with another review. Now, this is going to be a pretty simple review. You don't really see, I guess, any requests for these, but I figured since I have the nice October weather, then why not? So, it's probably hard to see, but today we're going to be taking a look at the Mitchell pattern shelter half cargo straps. So these were issued along with the Mitchell pattern shelter halves, which I have this one here. Now the one that that you guys are seeing being used as a tablecloth, that one's a reproduction. So if you guys kind of want to see, all the straps are original. So far no one's made reproduction cargo straps. These things are still pretty easy to find though. But you guys can see the pattern differences, which is actually pretty spot on for these reproductions. And then I also have my two original ones that are in near mint condition. So these ones are used, the straps I mean, which is I kind of like, because like I said, you're more likely to find them unissued than used, so I like that. And these were only issued or only made in one side. So where Mitchell pattern is reversible to this cloud pattern or the winter pattern, they only ever made them in the leaf pattern, the green pattern. So if you ever come across any that are in the cloud pattern, then that means that someone undid these stitches and then flipped it around and re-sewed it, which is, I think that'd be pretty interesting to see. I'd hope that maybe in the future they would make reproductions like that. That'd be pretty cool. I'd definitely buy a set. And then they do have a pretty standard length. As you guys can see at the ends of all these ones, they're not completely in line, of course, but they're all relatively within the same lengths of each other. They all measure out to be between, I think it's about 36.5 inches to about 38 inches long. So I guess you could technically use this as a belt, which that'd be pretty cool to see. I know there was someone on eBay selling these things modified into rifle slings. That was really cool, but I didn't get a chance to buy one before they went out of stock. But yeah, guys, so an overall length of about 37 inches, over between 37 to 38 inches. So if you ever come across any and they're shorter than that, then you know that they've been trimmed down. They were originally issued, like I said, with the Mitchell pattern shelter half, which came out in 1953, and I believe was issued out all the way up into the mid to late 60s. It might have saw service in the 70s. I know for sure they made the helmet covers up into the 70s, but I'm not really sure about the Mitchell pattern shelter halves. So yeah, guys, that pretty much wraps up the review. They are made with these metal buckles. But that pretty much wraps up the review for these things. There's not a whole lot to say about them, other than they're really useful. As you guys can see, I have a few sets. I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I think somewhere around here, I think I have a few other, but I'm honestly not too sure. Anyways, guys, to get back on topic, these things are really useful. I use them for more than just my shelter halves, of course. I have a set somewhere on here with my poncho liner all nicely and neatly all rolled up. I really like them. As you guys know, I'm a huge fan of this Mitchell pattern camo. And honestly, guys, I'd highly recommend you pick up a set, even if you're not a Vietnam collector or a reenactor. But definitely pick up a set, because they're pretty cheap. You can usually find them for about $10 a pair, which, I mean, I guess that's not too bad. I think for a set of this 6 right here, I think I got like $25 for them, and they're all unissued, as you guys can see, or lightly used, if even that. But yeah, guys, I really like them. Hope you guys, if you guys have a set, then I hope you guys like them too. Highly recommend them. If you guys have any questions about these things or want to know more about them, even though there really isn't a whole lot of information out there about them, then just go ahead and let me know. And as always, have a nice day.